This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. The first image that comes to mind when talking about the most attractive place on Earth is, of course, the image of the Austrian Alps. It was the perfect place for my summer vacation. The landscapes here are charming, captivating, and unforgettable. The greatness of the Alps makes the heart beat faster, binding the body and the mind. Their snow-covered slopes fascinate with their power, and the melodic sound of crystal-clear alpine stream caresses the ear. The alpine air smells fresh and cool, and breathing it deeply, you feel like every single cell of your body is filling. Silent, noble mountains rise majestically above the cold, narrow stream, reflecting the clearness of the June sky. Main body. First, timid sun rays are splashing playfully in the dark, glistening water. The birds are singing tunefully, flying around their vast property high in the sky as if they are trying to awaken the Alps from the eternal dream. They are so beautiful in their desperate impulse, but mountains are standing proudly and indifferently. Their puckered slopes shine in the sun, creating a great variety of colors. White fluffy clouds gently hug the mountain tops with their enormous, snowy wings. Milky islands of snow cover the coarse mountainsides everywhere. Narrow, sinuous paths indented the mountains, creating unique, fantastic patterns and ornaments. A honeyed and subtle vanilla odor fills the fresh mountain air. The sickly sweet scent of beautiful mountain flowers spreads over the alpine valleys. The succulent emerald grass is covered with tiny transparent sparkling droplets of the morning dew. The air is tinged with the fresh smell of the thick virgin forest. The meadows are spangled with beautiful odoriferous flowers. They are like colorful jewels on the bright green canvas. Their rich, pleasant perfume saturates the air with pleasant morning coolness. Grizzled mountain peaks pierce the blue sky with their sharp, snow-covered edges. Vast alpine expanses give a sense of unconstrained freedom, lend wings, and inspire. Deep green downy fir trees peek out from behind the mountains cautiously. They seem to be afraid of breaking the silent serenity of the mountains with their presence. Suddenly, the birds fell silent. The wind dropped, and the trees straightened up as if time stood still, enjoying the picturesque scenery. Gradually, the silence becomes intense, and the taste of danger appears on the lips. But with a new breath of the wind, the forest emits delicate rustles and the sonorous chirping of the birds. The mountain forest smells spicy. Alpine herbs exhale a fine aroma of young, juicy grass and blooming flowers. Gray mountain ranges frame the lake as mighty giants. The smooth lake surface reflects the boundless tender blue sky with its snow-white soft clouds. This crystal-clear lake seems to be the heart of the mountains. Every single breath of fresh air makes it beat more and more frequently. It embodies the purity and integrity of the alpine mountains. Later, this lake will reflect the flame-colored sunset. The huge orange circle of the sun setting over the horizon line will flood the mountain with its hot, flaming light. Scorching rays of the sun will warm the icy tops of the alpine mountains, melt blonde clouds, and light translucent haze will appear above the drowsy lake. Alpine meadows will be covered with thick orange sunlight. It will create a wide palette of colors and shades, from light yellow to deep red. The evening glow will paint green alpine valleys scarlet, shading off into a fiery red. The Austrian Alps are especially beautiful at night. Starlight plays with light patches of blinding white snow on the rough slopes. They are like small shining diamonds between rugged ash-gray rocks. Night evokes the flight of fancy, allowing the imagination to create the most unbelievable images of this magnificent landscape. Ringing silence soothes and pleases the soul with its humbleness. The wrinkled mountains look quiet and conciliated. The almost inaudible sound of rustling leaves dilutes night stillness. The air is cool and crisp. It has a light mint taste and a breezy, sweet flavor. Long breath fills the lungs with the icy chill. Thick, dark alpine forest smells of pine needles and dry branches, and rough brushy treetops are swaying rhythmically with the wind. A faint tincture of alpine fragrant herbs leaves a bitter taste on the lips. The new moon is hanging tranquility over the trees. Black silken alpine lake distorts its reflection under the breath of the wind. Mountain stream composes its soft, hypnotizing lullaby to the Alps. Sleepy mountains echo back every sound of its melodic, harmonious song. A cooling breeze joins in this tuneful singing. The night air is full of a pleasant flowery smell. Vivid twinkling stars appear on high one by one. Those tiny white sparks illuminate the borderless night alpine sky. Thick gray clouds are floating through their flickering dim light. A cold shiver runs down the spine of this fabulous scenery. Conclusion. The picturesqueness and virginity of local nature attract tourists from every corner of the globe. Perhaps there is no more diverse, mysterious, and enigmatic beauty than the beauty of the Austrian Alps. Did you like this, the most beautiful place on earth, the Austrian Alps sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs, without even having to register.